This segment, I have prepared 3 videos, and these 3 videos are important because the draft has just happened, and we want to check out the highlight videos of the top 3 picks. So, let's start off with the number 1 pick, Markelle Fultz to Philadelphia. Let's look at his little plays right there.
He's got that,
Slam.
He's got that, I don't know if you watch McCollum, a lot of he has that smooth kind of stroke. He plays the pick and roll really well. He knows how to kind of maneuver through a pick and roll.
Can you see? Look at his face. What's wrong?
You gotta squint through.
What's wrong, man?
Yeah.
He's so good that like he's crossing my face up, you know? Oh.
Well, like he's good enough that Philadelphia is willing to trade up for him. That's how good he is.
Markelle Fultz got a jumper too there. Shooting.
Trust the process.
Mid-range.
Well, now he gets to be part of the process too with Joel and Simmons. That's gonna be exciting actually.
They have a lot of potential over
That's
there.
gonna be exciting to watch actually.
Markelle Fultz, number 1 pick. There we go. All right, let's pull up the second video, which is the Lakers, the most anticipated.
We got Zozo.
We got the Ball family up in the draft getting what they wanted for the Lakers.
The Lakers was kind of they're playing it cool. Like, oh, he's not out of shape. I don't think we're gonna draft him. But then boom.
Well,
right?
let's talk about, can he play though?
You can play.
There we go.
He's got that playmaking, get everyone involved, make everyone better kind of game.
Justin, how does he shoot though?
Oh man, he has the finest shot form in 2017.
2017. He'll be exciting to watch.
Yeah, I think so too.
In finish, transition. Is he known to be a good defender?
No, that's
that's
one question mark that he has in his game. That but I mean, he's 6'6", so if he gets and he has really good basketball IQ, so that kind of comes into playing. But he's got to use his size defensively, right? That's kind of something that he has to learn in the NBA.
What do you think D'Angelo's thinking right now?
Well, this is his chance to prove that this is a mistake the Lakers are making, right? It's either, hey, prove them right, let them, like, show them that, Lonzo was a better point guard than I was. It was right that they made that decision, or he can prove them wrong and average 20 and 10.
That's true.
In Brooklyn Nets, right?
Here's our 3rd pick right here. Not Jason Statham, but Jason Tatum. Boston.
I think this was a really risky pick for them, not in terms of how. I think he's the best shooter right now, that best offensive player in the draft.
Yeah.
But this was a risky move because they have a pretty decent stack of forwards in their team where they just drafted Jaylen Brown last year. Jay Crowder has been proven to be a really good asset for them, and they're trying to sign Gordon Hayward. So if they don't get Gordon Hayward, it's fine, but I mean, that just lessens the probability of it. Because if you're Gordon Hayward, you're gonna think, if I'm coming to a team that is playoff contender, close to a playoff finals, if you went for the Cavs, but then you have all these forwards that just came in, and you have Jaylen Brown that's still trying to improve, and you just drafted a forward in Jason Tatum. And, I mean, it makes you question whether you want to sign for a team that you have so many in terms of depth chart, like a lot of actually playable assets or pieces right now in the forward position. So.
All right, so those are the 3 videos. So again, we got Markelle Fultz to Philadelphia. We had Mr. Ball to the Lakers for 2nd, and then we had the 3rd, which when we were watching it, you thought they would get. What was the?
No, I was thinking of that. I was thinking of Jason because they needed shooting and they need shot creating in Boston right now. Without Isaiah Thomas when he was injured, it was hard for them to create their own shot, which is important when you're playing in the playoffs, where defense gets a little tighter and your first 2 or 3 options are not as it gets taken away. You're gonna need to have someone that can make plays like Warriors kind of stood out because Durant can create his own shot, and he can shoot over anybody. And Curry, not just a better off-ball player, but on the ball, he can create his own shots too, though. So that's important to have.
So looking at those three, let's just make a wild, not wild, but like let's bet on, among these three, who's going to have a better season this rookie year. All right. So Justin, who would you want to bet on?
It's not about the rookie year, it's about the future. And I think Markelle Fultz will bring Philadelphia 76ers to the 2020 playoff finals.
2020.
2020
Okay,
playoff
but
finals.
you just made your own answer
in 3
there.
years.
Hold on, he can't come in here and make his own question. Answer the question, who's going to have the better rookie year
But
among
I can't
these
because
three?
Markelle Fultz is going to destroy these two rookies.
Okay,
He's going to destroy these two rookies.
That's what
He's
I
going
wanted
to get
to
Rookie
know.
of the Year.
Okay.
He's going to get at least 15-point average this upcoming season.
Okay.
And then throughout these seasons, he's just in his second season, he's become an All-Star. And after that, he's going to touch the Eastern Conference Finals. And after Eastern Conference Finals, he's going to touch the finals and then lose to the Warriors. And then that's it.
Right. So there you go, Markelle Fultz, rookie of the year, win all those
I don't think
numbers.
he's going to be the rookie of the year because I think Ben Simmons is going to take that just because he did not play last year, so he's eligible for our rookie of the year candidate. So I think Ben Simmons will be the rookie of the year. But in terms
Right
of
in his own team, taking it.
just because
Okay, we have 20 seconds left. Answer the question.
Yeah, I think
among
that
these three?
who's gonna have the best season in terms of this year's rookie, accepting Ben Simmons. I think Lonzo Ball is because of the fact that he's gonna get the ball in his hand. No pun intended.
The ball
and
in the
the
ball's
fact
hand.
that they given him the starting job already. Who's gonna start? They just got rid of D'Angelo so that Lonzo Ball can start, right away be drafted and be the starting point guard. And this is his, he's going to have a lot of good players on the wing with him. He has Brandon Ingram, Jordan Clarkson, who are really good finishers and can finish, and Brook Lopez. He's going to have, and Julius Randle. He's going to have a lot of players that he can pass to and can easily get buckets too. So
All right, so we have Markelle Fultz for you.
LeVar Ball. LeVar Ball for Rookie of the Year.
Lonzo. And I'm going to choose the product of Duke because I've always been a Duke guy just because I like the coach. So I'm going to say there must be a reason why Coach K had him on Duke. So I'm going to say trust the environment that he was brought in, trust in the discipline. And I'll say it's a good pick too for Boston. So
It's a good fit for them.
It's a good fit. So I'm going to choose, what's his name again? Jason Tatum.
Oh, wow.
Jason Tatum.